Assalamualaikum and greetings to everyone. My name is Muhammad Syafiq Hata. My metric number 146969. Okay, our groups got a case study that case 2. The title of the case leadership collective failure across several agencies. Okay, for the introduction, an independent report on the child sexual abuse in Rotherham, England was released in August 2014. It has been a point of conflict regarding leadership in a local council and the police response in England. After exposing that many of 1,400 children who have been victim of the sexual abuse over the past 15 years. Meanwhile, in 2002, a long-serving Rotherham Council employee admitted to allowing searches on his own office to track down and remove documents that containing abuse cases. Furthermore, the leadership ignored the investigation conducted by the frontline staff in 2002, 2003, and 2006. Because it involved the murder of 17 years old girl, Rotherham Council prevented its publication in 2010, and it was not successful appeal to the High Court. This political sensitivity compounded the Rotherham Council repression and disregard the evidence. The issue, according to some council employee, could attract the extremist politician. Even those in the leadership position find this troubling and are more intent to keep on this issue hidden from the public knowledge. In 2014, 5 men have been convicted in the case. According to the Hay report, person who used to hold the Rotherham Council position deny that they made a mistake by the neglecting the problem, despite the fact that all councillor are sympathetic to the situation. Okay, for the question 1, why people in the leadership position sometimes resort to covering up the sensitive information rather than act on it to change the improvement? Okay, problem like this often occur as a result of lack of knowledge of the responsibility and tasks entrusted to them. For example, they are more concerned with the job that are specific to their role, such as office paperwork. Okay, for the second, they are untouched by the problem that others suffer. For example, they may consider something that's not their problem to be unimportant and ignore it. Okay, for the last point, they do not want their credibility to be questioned. Those who achieve the position, for example, are extremely tough to accomplish when it comes to the difficulties that they are unable to solve. They do not want this to expose because it will reflect their poorly on their ability to lead.
Hello, my name is Farnisa Shamira. My metric number is 154739. Now, I will answer question 2. Why do people in leadership positions sometimes fail to take responsibility in their past action, often in the face of damning criticism? Leadership failure can be caused by many factors, including the leader lack of experience and poor communication skill. Failure occurs even when with efficient leader. This failure can be divided into 2 categories, which is internal factor and external factor. One of the most common internal factors that lead to the leadership failure is inability to communicate well. Leader often has make decisions on the fly and explain to the team in a short period of time. But in a term of external factor, when an organization is doing well, the leader usually has a good team to support them achieve those goals. However, when the organization is doing poorly, the leader may not be able to support them. This can leave the organization floundering without direction because the team was designed for good times, not bad. However, if the company has enough flexible leader with diverse skill, it can weather any storm. Furthermore, many leaders make a mistake taking organization goals for granted because they are unaware of organization goals. The irony is the employee do not know their roles in achieving those goals. So, to understand organization goals, it can be difficult to figure out how to best contribute their skill and talent or where to find opportunity for advancements. When the leadership quality are not present, there is high variety of problems will occur in the organization. Leaders must make sure their teams always come first and they lead by example. If those in charge are incompetent, subordinate will eventually become unmotivated and stuck in a cycle of empathy and negativity. This empathy and lack of motivation can be attributed to ineffective leadership. So, to overcome this issue, the leader must first complete the past because many people in change situation have good memory of what happened the last was attempted. This means that today resistance may not be too much to do with the current change but with the past change. As a result, past failure need to be acknowledged and belief in charismatic power transform people and channel their energies in shaping organization. And the attribute of charisma is frequently look for those in position of power and the political leader. Thus, a good communication is a must in leadership because it's one of best alternative for dealing with it, and the leadership can learn how to manage change, which is the biggest challenges that leaders face today.
Hi, my name is Rachel Chong Xin Jie, and my metric number is 154094. I will answer the question number 3, which is to what extent might frequent change of leadership and senior posts have contributed to the failure to stop wrongdoing in this case? Based on this question, I think change of leadership and senior posts doesn't help in stop wrongdoing in this case. This is because some people might say that change is an opportunity, but frequent change can also present a risk and a certain level of danger. Not all change is a good thing, and sometimes internally generated change can bring bad results. Frequent change of leadership in senior position will cause lack of confidence in new leader and also the organization. Every leader have different type of managing style. If they are using the wrong way to manage, the cases will never reduce and it might be more serious. Besides, managing style need to take time to see the result. You won't get a very good result in a very short time. Hence, frequent change will cause things become failure, for example, the illegal case in this text. Moreover, frequent change will make progress go slower, and when something changes, no matter it's leaders or rules change, we need to take time to adapt it. Therefore, it takes a longer time to solve the problem and it is more inefficiency. Thus, it is failure in stop wrongdoing in this case. In conclusion, yes, frequent changes of leadership in senior posts have contributed to the failure to stop wrongdoing in this case.
For questions number 4, the question is, under what conditions might frequent leadership changes be beneficial to an organization? First of all, frequent leadership changes encourage communication among the internal member or internal personnel. This is because certain leadership style encourage communication. For example, communicative and collaborative leadership styles. Also, an effective communication when you unify the organization's values and also beliefs. Second, Frequent leadership changes promote organizational growth. This is because every time when the changes is carried out or being conducted, it requires a new training and also planning. Thirdly, frequent leadership changes keeps organization to stay in an innovative and also competitive status. Frequent changes encourage innovation and also develop new skill and also improve internal morale. For the conclusion, leadership is very important in an organization. This is because different leadership power will lead to different management style. Leaders with low responsibility and credibility tend to escape from their jobs and also tend to escape from problems. Thirdly, poor leadership skill will cause failure and also cause unregulated organization. This is because of the unclear goals and also fragile values. Frequent change in leadership styles could be effective to an organization, but it also needs to be applied carefully to avoid opposite effects or any failure. Lastly, changes of leaderships need to be conducted phase by phase to ensure there's less resistance and also to ensure the changes can be adopted and also can be carried out and can be accepted by the organization